Hi, grade 5.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Miss.
I'm just going to wait maybe 2 minutes because there's only 9 people here in the meeting. So let's just wait 2 minutes for everyone to join and then I'll take attendance.
Miss Hanan,
Yes.
there was a question in the quiz.
Yes.
That said the meter is the same as rhyme or rhythm. Now,
Okay, don't discuss because some people who have just joined did not take the quiz. So don't discuss the answer now. Okay?
Okay.
Send me a message. Okay? Because not everyone here took the quiz.
Miss, but the question that Yasin is saying, I make it and I get it right.
Okay.
And me too.
Which question that Yasin is saying?
About the meter.
Okay.
Hi, Miss.
Yasin is sending me a message now.
Still the quiz?
I'm sorry?
Still the quiz?
No, dear. I'm waiting for more of you to join before I take attendance. There's only 11. If you guys can send a message on your class group to let them know that we have started.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take attendance. I don't know where the rest of you are, honestly. Okay. Amr? All right, Abdurrahman Ahmed. Okay, Abdurrahman Amgad.
Here.
Okay, Abdurrahman Al-Tanahi.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, guys, for those of you who asked me, a rhyme and rhythm are not the same thing. Okay, they are not the same thing. They are two different meanings.
Meter.
Okay, don't discuss the answer because I said that not everyone took their quiz. But rhyme and rhythm are two different meanings. They're not the same thing. So you can't choose one or the other. Only one answer is correct for meter. Okay. All right. Abdurrahman Al-Tanahi is here. Asir?
Yes.
Asir is here? Okay. Hamid?
No.
All right. Mamdouh?
Here.
Mohannad? Mustafa? Omar? Uday?
I am here, ya Miss.
Okay. Omar, are you there? It says you're there. No, he's gone now. Okay. Uday Shlok?
Miss, I am here.
Okay, Uday. Shlok, Salim?
I'm here.
Okay. Yasin Hisham?
I'm here.
Okay. Yasin Sadat? Yasin Sadat, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yasin Duani?
Here.
Okay. Yusuf?
Here.
Okay. Zain? Ziad? Aysel?
Here.
Okay, Habiba?
Here.
Hana Halawa? Hana Sultan? All right, Kenzie?
Here.
Malak? Nurhan? Reem? And Sabine. I'm not sure where the more than half of the class is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
No. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now.
Yes, now we can.
All right, guys. Can I get a volunteer to read this week's vocabulary? This week we're reading, please raise your hand on the screen, guys, if you'd like to read the sentences. This week we're reading realistic fiction, all right, about a girl named Ida B. So realistic fiction, it's not a new genre, but we're going to review the features. And then I'm going to give you your spelling words. Today, your homework will be to write the definitions and sample sentences for these words. And also the spelling sheet will be uploaded and you have until Thursday to complete it. This week, there is no spelling activity because you have you had a reading test and you will also have a grammar quiz. So I canceled your spelling activity for this week, but you have to complete the spelling sheet only.
This one is the grammar test.
The grammar test is on Wednesday.
Of the grammar? What's the
Wednesday.
day? Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Hanan,
Yes.
can you make the grammar quiz on Tuesday because Wednesday there is social and Thursday is religion?
I will check.
Tuesday?
I chose Wednesday because I didn't remember seeing anything on the quiz organizer. I will check and I will get back to you guys, okay?
Okay. And Tuesday,
I usually
we
give
don't
you more
have
of a
any
notice.
quiz.
Okay, but you didn't have on Wednesday when I scheduled also. We okay, I will check and I will let you guys know if there's any changes, okay? Habiba, do you have a question or did you raise your hand to read?
I raised my hand to read.
Okay, you can go ahead do number 1 and Kenzie number 2.
Disdain. Rebecca likes to eat many vegetables, but she always shows disdain for broccoli.
Okay, so what do you think disdain means? Look at her in the photo. So it says she loves to eat many vegetables, but she shows disdain when it comes to broccoli. What do you think disdain means?
Like hating broccoli.
Okay, so she strongly dislikes broccoli. Okay,
Yeah.
disdain is a feeling of dislike for something or for someone that you think is not worthy. So she doesn't think that broccoli is a good vegetable. She shows disdain towards it. She does not want to eat it. Okay, so what is a synonym for disdain? Dislike. Okay, disdain, dislike. Okay, number 2, Kenzie.
Ellie pays attention and stays focused during class discussions.
All right, so what does focused mean? Someone who is, all right, so someone who is focused or a focused person is able to concentrate on one thing, right? So here she is concentrating, she is focused on the what the teacher is saying in the class discussion. So focused means that you are able to concentrate on something. Okay, number 3, genius, Tanahi.
Okay, genius. My sister's genius when it comes to fixing computer problems.
All right, what does it mean if someone is a genius?
Genius
means it's very smart. Very smart.
Okay, very smart. That's right. A genius is someone who is extremely talented. So not just smart, but extremely talented.
Yes.
Or intelligent.
Like if you like get on like a Lego or puzzle or something,
Yeah.
and he can make it like in 5 minutes. He is a very genius.
Yes, that's right. So
No,
a
that relies
genius
on
is
memory
someone who
more.
is, but what?
The
Like-
Rubik's Cube or the puzzle that they said relies on memory, not intelligence.
I didn't hear, his voice cut off, but what I heard was that he but remember, it's not only intelligence, it's also talent. Okay, so a genius is someone who is extremely intelligent or extremely talented. Okay, so if you could say I'm a genius when it comes to building Legos because I can build them really fast, right? This relies on my talent. Okay, so a genius is someone extremely intelligent or talented. Okay, number 4, perspective. Who would like to read this sentence? Guys, I don't see any hands. There are only 14 people in the class. I don't know why. I don't know where the rest of you are. Please, guys, send in the class group. Okay, Yassine Douini.
Okay, perspective. Binoculars gave Kyle a closer perspective of the boat in the harbor.
Okay, so what is a perspective? So the binoculars, when he looked through the binoculars, it gave him a closer perspective of the boat. What do you think a perspective is? The way you...
It gave him a close, the way you see in the binoculars the boat.
That's right. Okay, so your perspective is the way you see things, or it can mean your point of view. Okay, so they gave him a closer point of view of the boat. He cannot see it where he is standing, but when he uses the binoculars, it gives him a closer perspective or a closer way of seeing the boat. Okay, thank you. Yassine, prospect, Yusuf?
Yes. Yes, miss.
All right, can you read the next sentence? You're raising your hand, right?
Yeah. Prospect. Gillen was happy at the prospect of traveling to Paris next year.
All right, what do you think prospect means? So Jillian was happy at the prospect of traveling to Paris next year. A prospect is something that you look forward to, right? Or something that you expect will happen. So
it's
she
like
is
something like you want to do it, but you will not do it like now or tomorrow. Like something you put it
something
in
you
your
are
mind that you
looking.
want to do it.
Excellent, that's right. So here,
Yes.
no, but here this means that she is going, right? She is going, not the possibility. She is going next year and she is looking forward to it. Okay,
She wants to, but she can't right now.
Yeah, prospect is something that you look forward to, something you look forward to doing, you look forward to happening, something you expect. Okay, and it says here, why might the prospect of moving be both exciting and scary? All right, so imagine you are moving to a new city, right? The prospect of moving to a new city. How could this be both exciting and scary? It could be exciting because
that you
Because,
will like see
it will be
a new place.
okay, but why might it be
a new
scary
class of new
also?
friends.
Because maybe
you
you
may
can't
have
have fun.
friends, you may not
That's right.
live there.
That's right. So it's scary. So it's both exciting and scary because it's new, right? It's exciting to go to a new place, but it's scary because you are leaving everything that you know behind and all of your friends behind. You'll have to make new friends. Okay. So this is prospect. Prospect is something you look forward to or something you expect is going to happen. Okay. Let's see. Who wants to read the next one? Isa?
Lewis was tuned by the unexpected test grade.
Okay, what do you think stunned means? So here we have a clue in the sentence. Lewis was stunned by the unexpected test grade. Our clue here is unexpected. What do you think stunned means, Isa? Look at his face.
Like he was studying, then he saw his mark is bad.
Or the opposite, right? Maybe he didn't study, but he got a really good mark, right?
Like
So stunned
surprise.
means what? Stunned means
Surprise.
shocked, right? Shocked, surprised, and even confused. Okay, so you can see the look on his face. He is shocked. Stunned, another
Yes,
word for stunned is
perplexed.
shocked, right? So he did not expect to get this test score. Maybe worse, maybe better, but he did not expect to get this score.
Maybe he studied and got bad grades. Maybe he didn't study and got good grades.
That's right. That's right. Okay, thank you, Aysel. So stunned means shocked. All right, next, who has not read? Raise your hands, guys.
Miss, I don't read.
You were not raising your hand all day. Raise your hand. Okay, do the next one all day.
Okay. Superb.
Superb.
The cooking. Superb, yes. The cooking teacher praised his student for the superb dish.
Superb dish.
Yes.
Okay, so what
Superb
kind of dish do you think it is if the teacher praised his student? What does it mean to praise someone? What does praise mean, guys? Who knows what praise means? If I am praising you, this means I am? What am I telling you?
Miss Hanan,
I'm telling,
Well,
yes.
good.
I'm sorry I entered the meeting
I know,
late.
dear. It's okay. It's okay. You messaged me. Okay, so if you are praising someone, this means that you are saying good things about them.
Yes, good
So,
thing.
saying good things. So what do you think his superb dish tasted like? If it is superb, it is?
His feeling will be like he do something good.
Okay, so what does superb mean? How do we describe this dish? What does superb mean? If the teacher is praising him for this dish, this means that the dish was?
Not clean.
The dish was amazing and perfect.
Amazing. How not clean? It says the cooking teacher praised his student for the superb dish. So the dish was so good that the cooking teacher was praising him. Remember, praising means to tell someone good things. So he's complimenting him. He's telling him this is very good. So superb is another word for excellent.
Amazing.
Amazing,
Yes,
excellent.
it's mean
Okay.
amazing.
So what's a synonym for superb? The synonym is excellent. Okay, so not just good, but amazing, excellent. Okay, this is what superb
And wonderful.
means. Wonderful. Okay, does anybody have questions about superb?
No.
Okay, and the last one is transition. Mamdouh, can you read the last one?
Yes, miss.
Can you read the last sentence?
Max was afraid to make the transition from walking to riding a bus to school.
Okay, so he was afraid to make the transition from walking to riding a bus to school. What is a transition? What do you think a transition is?
I think it's the way of doing something or another way to do something.
Okay, so here there is another way of doing something, but the word transition itself means a change.
Yeah,
okay,
from a way to another way.
Yes, that's right. A change from one way to another. So a transition is a change from one form, one condition, or one activity to another. All right, so here he was afraid to make the transition from walking to riding a bus to school, right? It is the first time he is going to ride the bus and he is used to walking. So this is a change for him. This is a transition for him. What's another transition that maybe children have? What about when they go to school? Their first day of school. Is this a transition? Is this a transition for a child to go to school?
Yes.
No.
How no?
No. It's not a transition.
How? So think about the kid is used to staying home with mom every day. Is it a transition when they have to leave mom and go to school every day? Of course, it's a transition for the child. It is a change in one thing that they do to another. Okay, so this is a transition for them, something that they are not used to. It's a change for them. Think about another transition. What about, for example, when you are riding a bike? with training wheels and without training wheels. Is this a transition? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a transition.
Yes.
Why? Because the kid has to learn how to ride the bike without the training wheels that help them, right? So this is a transition when you change from doing one thing to another, or something changes from one form to another. Okay? Is this clear, guys?
Yep.
Any questions about the vocabulary?
No.
What's
No,
good
miss,
about the
it's so
vocabulary
easy.
words this week is that, yes, they're very easy. Most of you already knew these, right? Like I'm sure disdain, focus, genius, perspective, you guys already knew these meanings. Also transition, most of you will know what it means. Stunned means shocked. Superb means excellent. They're very simple words this week. If you have any questions, let me know before I move on. No questions? No questions? Okay.
Miss Hannah,
Yes.
can you explain superb and the transition again, because I was in toilet?
Okay, so what does superb mean? Superb means, sorry, excellent. Okay, the cooking teacher praised his student for the superb dish. Something that is superb is excellent. This is why his teacher is praising him for it. And again, praising means to say good things to someone. All right, so superb, a synonym for superb is excellent. And transition is a change from one form to another. So here it says that Max was afraid to make the transition from walking to riding a bus to school. So this is something new for him. He is scared about riding the bus every day, or it's a big transition for him. It's something that he is not used to. And we talked about other transitions. For example, when you use training wheels, right, to ride a bike, and then you remove the training wheels and you ride a bike without them. This is also a transition, right? You have to learn how to ride without the training wheels. So a transition is a change. A synonym for transition is a change, and it's usually a change from one form, condition, or activity to another. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
All right, guys, this week we are doing realistic fiction. Everyone knows the features of realistic fiction. Everyone has probably memorized the features of realistic fiction. Am I right?
Yeah, it's not real, but it could happen in real life.
Okay, so I'm just going to write them here for you guys. If you guys would like to write these in your notebook, you can. Of course, the genre will be on your quiz. I will ask you about the features of the genre. What does realistic fiction do? Realistic fiction. Let's put some bullet points. Realistic fiction. It's set in places that could be found in real life, right? And it contains characters that are like who? The characters that are in realistic fiction are like characters we can find in real life, right?
Real
Yeah.
Okay. And contains characters that are like real people. All right. What about the events? What about
They
the
could
events?
happen in real life, but they didn't.
Okay, so they did not happen, but they could happen. The conflicts that are between the characters also could happen. So here we feel like it's something that happens in our daily life, something that is normal. Okay, the events and conflicts that characters face in realistic fiction are very similar.
Miss, do we write this in our book?
So I told you guys it's optional if you want to write it, because we have written, so there's 2 Tanahi in the meeting. Why are there 2 Tanahi in the meeting? Tanahi, are you there? Someone changed their name?
Maybe, Miss, he might be
Miss, I
using
know
two.
who.
He might be using two devices.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is gone now. Okay. So the events and conflicts that characters face in realistic fiction are very similar to those faced by people in real life. Yes, I think Tanohi has a problem with his connection. Okay, as in other types of fiction, the events are told by a narrator. Who is a narrator?
The one that tells the story.
The one that tells the story, okay? And sometimes the narrator...
Write this in the notebook?
Yeah, guys, go ahead and write it in your notebook. The narrator can sometimes describe events from a first-person point of view, which means that they are in the story and they are telling the story from their point of view. It may also have hyperbole. We're going to discuss hyperbole.
The first mean that they.
You guys remember hyperbole?
No.
Just hyperbole in one story.
I do remember.
Tell me, dear.
It is overly exaggerated.
Excellent. This was in Davy Crockett Saves the World. So remember how the comet was behaving and how the comet was making faces and how the comet was angry at Davy. This is hyperbole. So it is extreme exaggeration that can never happen. And this is in some realistic fiction. So this is in some realistic fiction, this hyperbole, okay? But of course not to the extent of Davy Crockett, right? So it may contain, and this we're still going to discuss in detail, may contain figurative language, such as hyperbole, metaphors, similes, and personification. All right, what's the difference between a metaphor and a simile, guys? Who remembers?
The metaphor used as, right?
Like or as, okay. No, that's not a metaphor. Which one uses like or as?
Simile?
Miss, I know.
Similes. Similes use like or as to compare two unlike things, and metaphors compare two unlike things, but without using like or as. Okay, so for example, you can say Malak is the sun, or you can say Malak is like the sun, right? This is the example we did in class. So if I say Malak is the sun, this means that she is bright and cheerful, all right? But here this is a metaphor because I'm not using like or as. I'm just saying Malak is the sun to compare her to the sun. But if I say Malak is like the sun, then this is what? This is what? Simile or metaphor? If I say Malak is like the sun.
Simile.
Simile. Okay. So that's hyperbole. Hyperbole is extreme exaggeration, metaphors, similes. And what is personification? Who remembers what personification is? We did that earlier in the year. What does it mean if we use personification? Comes from the word person. Who remembers what personification is?
I don't know.
Something that only people can do.
That's right. Thank you, Aisa. So personification is when we give human-like qualities to objects, right? To animals and objects, okay, that are not people. But we describe them as if they are people, or we give them the qualities that only people can have. All right. Does anybody have any questions about realistic fiction? No? Did everybody write this in your notebooks?
Yes, Miss, thank you.
Did you guys write this?
No, Miss, no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna wait 1 minute and then I'll move on to give you guys this week's spelling words, okay?
Miss, but you say that we do not have a quiz activity.
We don't have an activity, but I'm going to give you the words because they are, of course, practice, and also you have the spelling sheet, and I wanted for us to discuss the words together and read them together. Okay? But yes, only this week you have to complete the sheet and no activity. Yes?
What are we going to do today to make some grammar or no?
No grammar today.
Okay.
All right, we finished, remember guys, we finished Unit 5, and we're only going to be doing revision tomorrow and Tuesday before your quiz. Those of you who are online students, I'm going to give the quiz during the time of the session. All right, so on Wednesday, you have, I believe, 8:35 is your first session. I think, yes, 8:35. And before the session, I will post the link for you on Smart School so that you guys can take it while the others are taking it in class. All right? Yes, dear.
When is the grammar quiz?
When is the grammar quiz? On Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. On Wednesday, but you guys asked me if you could make it earlier because I think you have another quiz. When do you have another quiz?
Social in Wednesday, and in
But
Saturday
social on
we
Wednesday,
have,
I announced
religion.
mine first. So maybe you can ask her to change it. You didn't have on the quiz organizer, right?
No.
Yes, miss. But Tuesday, miss, we don't have anything. Like, can we
Okay,
make
but
it
I have a
Tuesday?
question. Listen, on Wednesday, is it on your quiz organizer?
Yes.
It is? Are you sure?
In Wednesday, for the online people, we have a religion quiz and the grammar one and the social. We have 3 quizzes like that.
That's
on
a lot.
Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check and see if it can be on Tuesday. But when I looked at the organizer, I remember seeing that Wednesday you guys were free. So maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it was Tuesday. Maybe it's my mistake. I will check and I will let you guys know if there's any changes, okay?
Oh, miss, we have
Okay.
the English system Thursday.
No, dear. This is normally
No,
spelling.
the online. The online.
The what?
The online.
I will check and I will let you guys know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you your spelling words just for us to read them together. All right, so here we have suffixes this week. Serious, furious, eruption. This week I will not ask you guys to complete the spelling sheet that asks you for definitions because I know you have a lot of studying to do this week. So you're just going to probably group the suffixes together, but you guys will see when I upload the sheets. All right, number 5 is direction. Number 6, position. Number 7, forgetful. Number 8, comfortable. Number 9, finally. Number 10, destruction. Number 11, apparently. Number 12, completely. 13, eventually. 14, carefully. 15, microscopic. 16, allergic. 17, scientific. 18, safety. 19, activity. And 20 is sickness. Okay,
Only
guys?
20 words?
Only 20 words this week because there's not going to be an activity and there's only 20 words on your spelling sheets. Okay?
But how there is a suffix in serious?
Serious?
Yeah.
The suffix is IOUS. This is a suffix.
So if we remove the IOUS,
Not necessarily. When you have a suffix, it's not necessarily that when you remove it, it's.
What is the root? What is the root word?
What is the root word of serious?
Yes.
Like I was telling you guys, it not necessarily it doesn't necessarily have to have a root word. It's considered a suffix if it is something that can be added to another word. Okay, so you can add I-O-U-S to another word. So this is why it's considered a suffix. It's not because of the root word. Okay. I think the root word is Latin. I think there's a Latin root word for serious, and I think I'm pretty sure, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's serious that's spelled differently. It's spelled without an O, and it's Latin for something that is very important. Okay, so this is how they form the word serious in English, from the Latin root. Okay, you guys don't need to worry about this. Just look at the spelling words and look how we have similar roots in some of that, suffixes in some of them, because you'll probably be asked to group them by suffix in your sheet.
Okay. Miss, there is only 3 minutes on the meeting.
Yes, dear, I know. I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting.
No.
Okay. Check assignments for you to be able to submit today's homework, which is the definitions and the sample sentences. I'm also going to upload the spelling sheet, but you have until Thursday to complete it. Wait, guys, today for me to announce when the grammar quiz will be. I will see if it can be on Tuesday, and I will let you guys know, okay? So everybody agrees that you want it on Tuesday? Tuesday is better?
Yes.
No.
I will check, and I will check and I will let you guys know, okay?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. All right, bye, guys.
No. Wait, please.
So Nahi, if you don't want to write them, it's okay, because they're on your spelling sheet.
Okay.
Okay, they will be on your spelling sheet, and you have no spelling activity this week. All right?
Okay,
guys. So it says, you guys said 2 minutes, but it says 1 for me, so I'm not sure when it will shut off. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me after the meeting. Okay, guys?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.